Visit the House of Histories. Experience a unique cultural adventure full of amazing sights, sounds, and even smells from all across the beautiful land of northern Elsweyr. Our carefully curated collection is guaranteed to wonder and astound. See Araya and Izanji for a tour today. Due to recent theft, no tours will be offered this time. Thank you for your understanding in this matter. More thefts.
A moment, please.
Wow. Good thing I got the waypoint. You want to read it? Pause it.
We don't have a choice, Izanji.
And what? You expect us to just stroll into an Akabiri Creek? Be reasonable.
Well, if we don't recover those mural pieces, who will?
Oh boy. Guess this is where I walk in.
Welcome to the House of Histories. You'll find no grander collection of curiosities and memorabilia in all of Elsweyr. I would offer you a tour, but we're currently investigating a most unfortunate theft.
And what was stolen?
An ancient mural called the Rijhin di Renada, otherwise known as the Song of Kingdoms. It chronicles the time when Elsweyr was 16 united kingdoms working in harmony. Unfortunately, it was shattered when the kingdoms entered into conflict.
So the mural is broken?
Yes, into exactly 16 pieces. My brother and I found and restored each and every one. And then, just as we were about to put all the pieces together again, they were stolen. Who would even do such a thing?
I can help you find the missing mural pieces.
Thank you for offering to help. Oddly enough, the thief did leave a note mentioning a grave of snake men. I suspect it refers to the Tomb of the Serpents, an old Akaviri crypt. Hopefully that is where you will find the missing pieces.
Isn't it odd for a thief to have left a clue?
Yes, it is. But that clue is all we have at the moment. It actually reminds me of the old Khajiiti legend, Rijhin and a Trail of Ink. Perhaps our thief is a fan of the Trickster god. Wouldn't be too surprising.
Who is Rijhin?
He was a renowned thief who possessed the Ring of Khajiiti, which allowed him to be invisible, silent, and quick. He ascended to become an immortal trickster god and patron to thieves. Rijhin and the Trail of Ink is but one of his many legends.
Can you tell me the tale?
Many moons ago, when Rijhin was still but a thief and not yet a god, he met a beautiful soldier named Captain Nasuna. He was captivated by Nasuna's beauty and skill, but she scorned all of his advances. So, Rijhin set out to woo her.
And how did he woo her?
Nasuna guarded a merchant's estate. 5 times Rijhin entered this estate, stealing an item and hiding it elsewhere. He left clues behind for the captain, daring her to recover what he stole. And each time she prevailed, for she was as clever as he.
And how was that supposed to woo her?
Rijhin was proving himself. By stealing these items, he showed his cunning. By hiding them away, he showed his honor. By leaving clues, he showed his respect. And it worked. Nasuna was won over and agreed to be his lover.
But what does that have to do with your thief leaving a clue behind?
As I've said, many thieves wish to emulate the great Rijhin. Leaving clues at the scene of the crime is one way to demonstrate their cleverness. Perhaps it is so with whoever stole the mural. Let us hope.
And tell me more about the mural you were restoring.
The Rithana di Renala was created during a time of peace between the 16 kingdoms. It represented the unity of the Khajiiti people.
But you said it was shattered.
The peace between the kingdoms did not last. The mural was shattered into 16 pieces, one for each kingdom. No one knows how it was so perfectly broken. Was it the clan leaders? Perhaps punishment from divine spirits? It is all a mystery.
And why do you want to restore the mural now?
Elsweyr faces many dangers now. More than ever, the Khajiit must band together. I hoped that the Rithana di Renada would inspire just that. After all, it represents a time when all Khajiit lived in harmony.
Alright. I'm off to search for the Tomb of the Serpents. keep seeing this lady at any place that kind of exits Elsweyr, and I'm avoiding her quest for now because she's going to lead us to another land, and that's something we don't want to do quite yet. Oh, it's starting to rain.
You'd think she was possessed or something.
Ah, yes. The one who approaches might help us with your artifacts.
There's a sky shard in here. Nice.
You are different, outsider. Perhaps you are the one to deliver our message. Perhaps you will die like the rest.
Okay. Love that ability. Every swipe does massive damage and heals me at the same time. Oh my god, we gotta fight a Minotaur.
Lay down your sword, outsider. You already belong to the Akaveri.
Okay, one of the fragments.
Not so fast, Walker. Rijhin would first have a word with you. So, you have found the first piece of the Rithana di Renada. Impressive. But Rijhin can't help but wonder if you have patience enough to find the other 15. After all, he has hidden them very well.
And who are you?
This one is the shadow of Rijhin. Well, a shadow of Rijhin. There are 7 of us all told. Surely you have heard of Rijhin, yes? Elsweyr's greatest thief, whose crimes were so fabulous he became divine. This one is but an avatar of his greatness.
So you're an avatar of the Trickster god and you stole the mural? Why?
Do you expect a truthful answer? What kind of trickster do you take this one for? Here, let us make a deal. If you find all the pieces, each and every one, Rijhin will consider sharing his motivations. Only then.
And how do I get about finding the rest of them?
Of course, Rijhin will provide clues. What fun would it be otherwise? 15 clues to find 15 pieces. Collect them all and restore Rithana di Renada, which was thought just a legend. Sound exciting, Walker?
Collect them all. Fine, I'll play along with your game.
Here then, a book for your convenience. Is not Rijhin kind? Ah, and one other thing. Outside help is strictly forbidden. Iraya might have solved this one's first clue, but the rest are up to you.
Alright, I'll find the pieces on my own then.
A trickster, a hero, and an ancient mural. Just the recipe for a grand adventure, no? Ah, but this one is most exciting to see it unfold.
How am I to collect the mural pieces now?
Why, you have Rijhin's Book of Riddles, do you not? Each verse will let you know where a certain piece of the Rithana di Renada can be found.
And you can't give me any more context than these riddles?
Well, this one is feeling rather generous today. Rijhin will let you know that every piece lies in northern Elsweyr. The more you explore, the more likely you are to find them.
Alright, tell me more about yourself.
This one is but a shadow of the great Rijhin, trickster god to the Khajiiti people. It was he who gained the power of the Ring of Khajiiti, which made him invisible to all and quick as the wind. He who stole both treasures and hearts alike.
And it was you who stole the mural pieces from the House of Histories.
Of course! How else was this one supposed to get your attention, Walker? Ah, but Rijhin says too much. After all, he has already promised to reveal his motivations after you've collected all the mural pieces.
Alright.
By the way, if you see Pakruti, tell him he still owes this one a pouch of gold.
Oh. Let's just port out of here.
Wake from your sleep. Preserve our legacy. Destroy the outsider.
Return to the House of Histories.
Ah, you've returned. Let us speak. Greetings, greetings. Were you able to find the missing mural pieces?
I recovered one piece of the mural. Rijhin's shadow stole them.
If you want to pull my tail, you could at least try a bit harder than that. Really, what would Rijhin's shadow want with the Rithana de Renada? It might have historical significance, but it's certainly not a prize worthy of the Trickster god.
That's what he told me.
Sure, sure. Just let me know if you meet John and Jode next, yes? We could use some brighter moons. Why don't you just place the mural piece back in its frame? Iraya should return shortly. You can speak to her about the other missing pieces.
our neighbors, so nothing, of course. Oh, you found one of the pieces!
Yeah, we need to
I
talk.
see you've collected a missing piece. Slick work. Now, if we only had clues for the other 15 pieces, makes finding them particularly difficult for us, no?
Rijhin's shadow stole the pieces and gave me a book of riddles to find them all.
Rijhin's shadow? I'll be honest, that's a lot to take in. But after all you've done for us, how can I not offer you the benefit of the doubt? Feel free to place any mural pieces that you find, and here, something for your troubles. Think that the Rithana de Renada was snatched away by Rijhin's shadow. Never would I have thought that to be the case. Good luck finding the rest of the pieces. My brother and I will pray for your swift success.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Of course. What would you like to know?
What do I do with the mural pieces when I find them?
Feel free to bring them back here and place them in the mural's frame. This should also help you keep track of how many pieces you still need to collect. Remember, there are a total of 16 pieces that must be placed.
And how can I find the mural pieces?
Rijhin has given you a book of riddles, yes? Each riddle should reveal where a certain piece of the mural can be found. Hopefully they're not too out of the way, though. Knowing trickster gods.
And tell me more about Rijhin's shadow.
Rijhin is a trickster god, revered by Khajiit thieves. He possesses 7 shadows to do his bidding in the mortal realm. Unfortunately, it seems that one of these shadows has taken interest in you.
And why would he take an interest in me?
Well, Rijhin is known to punish the cruel and reward the cunning. Perhaps he wished to test you for some reason, to see if you're worthy of something. What the something is, I have no idea.
Alright. Goodbye. So that finishes up that quest, but gives us a kind of a world zone quest that we just kind of complete. If we come across any of the pieces, we'll bring it back in here. I'm sure something happens or you get some big ass reward if you can find all the pieces. But as far as the quest goes, that's done. Let's just take a quick look. Wow. So each one of these groups is a clue. So, I don't know if I'm going to actually spend the time searching for those things because they're not like their own individual quests, but if I come across anything, I will bring it back and put it in.